Jai Hind aspirants, I hope you all are doing well. So today we are yet again going to discuss a very important confusion and a doubt that a lot of aspirants have, and it is whether there is any difference between SSB of Air Force, Navy or Army, and if there is then what it is. So first of all aspirants, you need to understand, आपको ये समझना ज़रूरी है कि SSB is the test of your personality, okay? And whether it is happening for Air Force, Navy or Army, the purpose is solely to evaluate your persona, okay? So, but there is a bit of difference, although the psych tests and the GTO task would solely remain the same, but a minute or in fact, a certain difference can be found out during the interview, right? During the personal interview, it plays some sort of, and maybe a critical role, that if you're going to a SSB of Air Force, okay, let's suppose, अगर आप Air Force के SSB में जा रहे हैं और आपका इंटरव्यू चल रहा है, तो अनडाउटेडली अगर आप Air Force के SSB में बैठे हैं तो यू आर इंटरेस्टेड इन Air Force, ठीक है? और अगर आप किसी चीज़ में इंटरेस्टेड होते हैं तो आप उसके बारे में चीज़ों को यू गैदर डेटा अबाउट इट, you try to be more informative about it, you are passionate about it, right? So if you are going for a SSB of Air Force and you are sitting with the interviewing officer, then you need to understand that there are some genuine questions that would certainly arise, and one of them is that who is the present Air Chief of Air Force, right? And questions as such like, can you tell me about Mirage, or can you tell me about Rafale, and from where it has been manufactured, how many Rafales we have, when it was inducted, and questions as such, what's currently happening in Indian Air Force, where are the commands, where are they situated, and many different things. And there could be questions that how you can fit into Air Force, how, in which capacity you can serve us. So, and there can be questions like, I feel that you are more inclined towards Air Force compared to Navy or Army. And what is the reason behind it? Why you wish to join Air Force rather than Navy or Army? तो अगर ऐसे questions interviewing officer पूछते हैं, तो you must have answers. And that these answers in fact define that how much, clarity of thought and clarity of, purpose you have, and why you want to join Air Force, okay? तो ऐसे ही आप आर्मी में भी पैरेलल ड्रॉ कर सकते हो, and in Navy also, you should know what regiments there are, what are the critical ones, what are the famous one, what was the first one that was established, who is the army chief, or who is the naval chief, and things like that. There are different ships that have been incorporated, there are different missiles, different tanks, so you must be aware for the thing that you're going for. It's just like that ki if you have a favorite sports person, then how much you know about them, you dwell everything, you want to know when they are born, where they are born, how was their personal life, what they are doing right now, what was their first club, where they played, how their journey started. And likewise, if you're interested in an organization and it's your passion, you like it and you wish to join it, then you must have knowledge about it, right? And I gave you an example in Air Force perspective, but simply saying you can also draw the parallel in terms of Army and Navy, okay? And that's most probably the entire difference that is possible between the SSBs of these three different forces, okay? Anything else remains the same, okay? Only criticality that can arise through this question is in the interviewing, in the personal interview of yours, okay? An interviewing officer can ask these questions, and you must have, justified answers, which certainly prove that you are actually interested. It's just not a choice for you, okay? So I hope I was able to answer this particular question and a critical doubt of mostly many aspirants have, and we wish you all the best, and always remember that the nation needs you. Jai Hind.
सफलता की नींव है माता पिता का आशीर्वाद। और सफलता की सीढ़ी परीक्षा, द सक्सेस ऐप।